이 방정식에는 무엇일까? What is the solution to this equation?
What is the solution to this equation?
숫자 패턴을 찾아볼 수 있어. Can you find the number pattern?
Can you find the number pattern? 원의 둘레를 어떻게 계산하지? How do we calculate the circumference of a circle?
How do we calculate the circumference of a circle?
소수와 합성수의 차이는 뭐야? What is the difference between a prime number and a composite number?
What is the difference between a prime number and a composite number?
직각 삼각형에서 피타고라스의 정리를 써볼까? Shall we use the Pythagorean theorem on this right triangle?
Shall we use the Pythagorean theorem on this right triangle?
도형의 대칭축을 그려봐.
Draw the line of symmetry for the shape.
Draw the line of symmetry for the shape. 이 문제를 다른 방법으로 풀어볼까? Can we solve this problem in a different way?
Can we solve this problem in a different way?
수학을 잘하려면 논리가 중요해.
Logic is important to do well in math.
Logic is important to do well in math. 이 그래프는 무엇을 보여주고 있을까? What is this graph showing? What is this graph showing? 평균과 중간값의 차이를 설명해 줄래? Can you explain the difference between the mean and the median?
Can you explain the difference between the mean and the median?
하루 계획을 짜는 게 왜 중요할까? Why is it important to plan your day?
Why is it important to plan your day?
시험 공부를 언제 시작해야 할까? When should we start studying for the test?
When should we start studying for the test?
이 일정을 끝내려면 얼마나 걸릴까? How long will it take to finish this schedule?
How long will it take to finish this schedule?
시간 관리를 잘하는 팁이 있어. Do you have tips for managing time well?
Do you have tips for managing time well?
긴급한 일과 중요한 일은 어떻게 다를까? How are urgent tasks different from important ones?
How are urgent tasks different from important ones?
마감 기한을 지키려면 어떻게 해야 할까? How can we meet the deadline?
How can we meet the deadline?
계획을 세울 때 무엇을 먼저 해야 할까? What should we prioritize when making a plan?
What should we prioritize when making a plan?
충분한 휴식도 계획의 일부야.
Taking enough breaks is also part of the plan.
Taking enough breaks is also part of the plan.
이 프로젝트를 마무리하기 위해 어떤 단계를 밟아야 할까? What steps do we need to complete this project?
What steps do we need to complete this project?
효과적으로 공부하려면 시간을 어떻게 나눌까? How should we divide our time to study effectively?
How should we divide our time to study effectively?
새로운 언어를 배우는 건 어렵지만 재미있어.
Learning a new language is hard but fun.
Learning a new language is hard but fun.
이 단어의 뜻을 어떻게 외울 수 있을까? How can we memorize the meaning of this word?
How can we memorize the meaning of this word?
내가 배운 걸 다른 사람에게 가르쳐봐.
Try teaching what you've learned to someone else.
Try teaching what you've learned to someone else.
나는 글쓰기를 더 잘하고 싶어.
I want to improve my writing skills.
I want to improve my writing skills.
이 실험에서 배운 점은 무엇일까? What did we learn from this experiment?
What did we learn from this experiment?
실패는 배움의 일부야.
Failure is part of learning.
Failure is part of learning.
이 과학 주제는 정말 흥미로워. This science topic is really fascinating.
This science topic is really fascinating.
공부하는 동안 집중력을 유지하는 게 중요해.
It's important to stay focused while studying.
It's important to stay focused while studying.
더 넓은 시각을 가지려면 책을 많이 읽어야 해.
To have a broader perspective, you should read a lot of books.
To have a broader perspective, you should read a lot of books. 항상 새로운 도전을 받아들이는 게 좋아.
It's always good to accept new challenges.
It's always good to accept new challenges.
이 앱은 어떻게 작동하는 걸까? How does this app work? How does this app work? 나는 코딩을 배우고 싶어.
I want to learn coding.
I want to learn coding. 인터넷에서 정보를 찾는 방법을 알아? Do you know how to find information on the internet?
Do you know how to find information on the internet?
스마트폰을 올바르게 사용하는 게 중요해.
It's important to use smartphones properly.
It's important to use smartphones properly. 이 문제를 해결하려면 어떤 프로그램이 필요할까? What program do we need to solve this problem?
What program do we need to solve this problem?
새로운 소프트웨어를 설치할 때 주의해야 해.
Be careful when installing new software.
Be careful when installing new software.
이 게임은 정말 중독성이 있어. This game is so addictive. This game is so addictive. 이메일을 보낼 때 예의를 지켜야 해. You should be polite when sending emails.
You should be polite when sending emails.
너는 어떤 기술 직업에 관심 있어? What tech job are you interested in?
What tech job are you interested in?
비밀번호는 안전하게 보관해야 해.
You should keep your password safe.
You should keep your password safe.
오늘 아침 식사는 뭐 먹었어? What did you have for breakfast today?
What did you have for breakfast today?
학교 가기 전에 가방 다 챙겼니? Did you pack your bag before going to school?
Did you pack your bag before going to school?
비가 올 것 같으니 우산을 챙겨야 해.
It looks like it might rain, so you should bring an umbrella.
It looks like it might rain, so you should bring an umbrella.
숙제를 하기 전에 방을 좀 정리하자.
Let's tidy up the room before doing homework.
Let's tidy up the room before doing homework.
내일 친구들과 놀러 갈 거야.
I'm going out with friends tomorrow.
I'm going out with friends tomorrow. 양치질은 하루에 2번 이상 해야 해. You should brush your teeth at least twice a day.
You should brush your teeth at least twice a day.
너는 아침형 인간이니 아니면 저녁형 인간이니? Are you a morning person or a night person?
Are you a morning person or a night person?
집에서 반려동물을 돌보는 건 큰 책임이야.
Taking care of a pet at home is a big responsibility.
Taking care of a pet at home is a big responsibility.
저녁에 가족들과 시간을 보내는 게 좋아.
It's nice to spend time with your family in the evening.
It's nice to spend time with your family in the evening.
새벽까지 스마트폰을 사용하면 건강에 안 좋아. Using a smartphone until dawn isn't good for your health.
Using a smartphone until dawn isn't good for your health.
교실에서는 뛰지 말아야 해. You shouldn't run in the classroom.
You shouldn't run in the classroom.
친구를 도와주는 건 아주 중요한 일이야. Helping your friends is very important.
Helping your friends is very important.
규칙을 지키지 않으면 문제를 일으킬 수 있어.
If you don't follow the rules, you can cause trouble.
If you don't follow the rules, you can cause trouble. 내가 맡은 일을 끝까지 책임져야 해.
You must take responsibility for what you've started.
You must take responsibility for what you've started. 쓰레기를 아무 데나 버리면 안 돼. Don't throw trash anywhere.
Don't throw trash anywhere.
교통신호를 지키는 건 우리의 안전을 위한 거야.
Following traffic signals is for our safety.
Following traffic signals is for our safety. 내 물건은 내가 직접 정리해야 해.
You should organize your things yourself.
You should organize your things yourself. 약속을 지키는 게 신뢰를 만드는 방법이야.
Keeping promises is how you build trust.
Keeping promises is how you build trust.
사람들에게 친절하게 대하는 건 기본 매너야. Being kind to others is basic manners.
Being kind to others is basic manners.
동생에게 모범이 되는 행동을 보여야 해.
You should set a good example for your younger sibling.
You should set a good example for your younger sibling. 나는 주말마다 그림 그리는 걸 좋아해. I like drawing on weekends.
I like drawing on weekends.
내 취미는 뭐야? What's your hobby? What's your hobby?
기타 연주를 배우는 건 정말 재미있어 보여.
Learning to play the guitar looks so fun.
Learning to play the guitar looks so fun.
책 읽기는 상상력을 키우는 데 도움을 줘. Reading books helps develop your imagination.
Reading books helps develop your imagination.
공원에서 산책하는 게 좋아.
I enjoy walking in the park.
I enjoy walking in the park. 친구들과 축구를 할 때 제일 신나.
I feel the most excited when playing soccer with friends.
I feel the most excited when playing soccer with friends.
요즘 어떤 게임을 즐기고 있어? What game are you enjoying these days? What game are you enjoying these days? 취미가 있으면 스트레스를 줄이는 데 좋아. Having a hobby is great for reducing stress. Having a hobby is great for reducing stress. 새로운 취미를 시도해보는 것도 재미있어. Trying a new hobby can be fun. Trying a new hobby can be fun. 그림 그릴 때 색깔을 선택하는 게 제일 좋아. I love choosing colors when drawing. I love choosing colors when drawing.
친구에게 진실을 말하는 게 가장 중요해.
It's most important to tell your friend the truth. It's most important to tell your friend the truth.
새로운 친구를 사귀는 게 어렵다고 느껴. Do you find it hard to make new friends?
Do you find it hard to make new friends? 친구와 싸웠을 땐 먼저 사과하는 게 좋아. It's good to apologize first when you fight with a friend. It's good to apologize first when you fight with a friend.
우리 다음 주에 같이 놀러 가자. Let's hang out together next week.
Let's hang out together next week.
팀워크를 하면 더 큰 일을 해낼 수 있어.
When we work as a team, we can achieve bigger things.
When we work as a team, we can achieve bigger things.
친구들과의 약속을 잊지 말아야 해. Don't forget your promises to friends. Don't forget your promises to friends. 다른 사람의 의견도 존중하는 게 중요해. It's important to respect other people's opinions. It's important to respect other people's opinions. 친구가 슬플 땐 옆에 있어 주는 게 좋아.
It's nice to be there for a friend when they're sad.
It's nice to be there for a friend when they're sad.
우린 서로 다르지만 그래도 더 특별해.
We're different, and that's what makes us special.
We're different, and that's what makes us special.
웃음은 친구들과 가까워지게 해줘.
Laughter brings friends closer. Laughter brings friends closer. 손을 씻는 건 감염을 예방하는 데 중요해.
Washing your hands is important to prevent infections.
Washing your hands is important to prevent infections. 규칙적으로 운동하면 건강해져. Regular exercise keeps you healthy. Regular exercise keeps you healthy. 건강을 위해 충분히 잠을 자야 해. You should sleep enough to stay healthy. You should sleep enough to stay healthy. 내가 먹는 음식이 건강에 큰 영향을 줘. What you eat has a big impact on your health. What you eat has a big impact on your health. 안전벨트를 꼭 착용해야 해. Always wear a seatbelt. Always wear a seatbelt.
자전거를 탈 때 헬멧을 써야 해.
Wear a helmet when riding a bike. Wear a helmet when riding a bike.
모르는 사람과 얘기할 땐 조심해야 해.
Be careful when talking to strangers.
Be careful when talking to strangers.
부상을 방지하려면 몸을 충분히 스트레칭해야 해.
Stretching properly helps prevent injuries.
Stretching properly helps prevent injuries.
너는 감기에 걸리지 않게 따뜻하게 입어야 해.
You should dress warmly to avoid catching a cold.
You should dress warmly to avoid catching a cold.
건강을 유지하려면 물을 충분히 마셔야 해. Drink plenty of water to stay healthy.
Drink plenty of water to stay healthy.
이 문제를 어떻게 해결할 수 있을까? How can we solve this problem?
How can we solve this problem?
실패는 성공으로 가는 과정이야. Failure is part of the journey to success.
Failure is part of the journey to us.
내 목표를 달성하기 위해 무엇을 해야 할까? What should you do to achieve your goals? What should you do to achieve your goals? 차분히 생각하면 더 좋은 방법을 찾을 수 있어. If you think calmly, you can find a better way. If you think calmly, you can find a better way. 문제를 해결하기 위해 도움을 요청하는 건 괜찮아. It's okay to ask for help to solve a problem. It's okay to ask for help to solve a problem. 끈기 있게 도전하면 결국 해낼 수 있어. If you keep trying, you can succeed in the end. If you keep trying, you can succeed in the end. 너의 장점을 최대한 활용해봐. Make the most of your strengths. Make the most of your strengths. 문제가 생기면 다른 각도로 생각해봐. When you face a problem, think from a different angle. When you face a problem, think from a different angle. 어려운 상황에서도 긍정적으로 생각해야 해. Stay positive even in tough situations. Stay positive even in tough situations. 더 나아지려면 항상 배우려는 자세가 필요해. To improve, you must always be willing to learn. To improve, you must always be willing to learn.